What's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Some folks got beat me here for 5 minutes. Let's get caught up here real quick. Rezo, thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate that. And Wolfgang playing no games with the hydration. Thank you so much. Let's go. Thank you for the hydration. I've been good today. I'm almost on my water. I'm gonna have to fill up once we get to a break. What? Crumb Hustler, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. That's awesome. What? Thank you so much. That's wild. Look at those folks with all those new subs. That's so loud. Thor, thank you for the gifted sub. Hold on, I gotta turn that down a little bit. It's so loud. There we go. The first few people to sub get like the really loud one. Hey, thank you, Reptar. I appreciate that. Yeah, I got headphones on. What? Stop. Get out of here. If you saw the leprechaun say, yeah, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate that so much. What is going on today? Something's in the air. I don't know if you feel it. I've been feeling it all weekend. I hope you're feeling it. There's something in the air. All right. I hope that you're excited. Today is a great day. This is starting off a great week for 100 devs, for our whole community. I'm so excited to share so many cool things with y'all today. But let's get folks in here. How y'all doing? You're commenting on the headphones. So I rearranged my whole computer setup. Everything's different. And my, like, where I have to plug my headphones in is too far away. So I have to order like an extension for like my in-ears, because I like the in-ears because I don't feel like I'm like in a I don't know, like what do you call it, like a goldfish bowl. Truford, hey, thank you for the sub. 3 months of Jeff Bezos' money. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And a level 3 hype train right out the gate. Who else does that? What? That's amazing. That's so wild. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Y'all hype. You're trying to get to the answers real quick. Stop. Sarah, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. What is going on? Wolfgang, thank you for the bits. I appreciate that so much. Thank you all for being here. Holy smokes. Can we just get a wall of micro Leons, please? Just like a wall of micro Leons, just to say thank you to everyone that's given those gifted subs and those subs today. That's wild. That's so wild. Thank you so much. Just a wall to say thank you to everyone. Liquid Words, thank you for the gifted sub as well. Whew. That's so wild. Hey, I wanted to start today as the best week ever, and we're already... Get to stop it. What the... Bobby Lynn, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. What is going on? It's not Friday. It's not payday yet. I keep track of that. It's not payday yet. What's going on? This is a good start to the best week ever. Hey, this is wild. It's just it's just Andy. Thank you for the gifted sub. What? Oh, sorry for the 3 months sub with Jeff Bezos' money. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's coming in so fast. It's wild. Knox, come on. Thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. What is going on? I can't even get started. Like, what's going on? Booty Liquor, thank you for the bits. Thank you for the bits. Oh no! No. Is that true? The the stimulus checks hit? No, please don't be no, stop. What is going on? What? Booty Liquor, thank you for the bits. Reptar, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. What is going on? This is I can't even get started yet. I got like, what is going on? please, if your stimulus check came through, please don't spend it here. I really hope that. What? Ariel Speedwagon, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. What? We're at a 735% of the hype train, and we haven't even started Clash yet. What is going on? I'm behind too. Sayuan111, thank you for the gifted sub. Sheenan, thank you for the gifted sub as always. Manny, thank you for the bits. All right, this is too wild, folks. This is too wild. I really this is the best week ever. Hey, we said it was gonna be the best week ever. It's the best week ever. What is going? I can't. What? Accordionette, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Y'all are just funding RC today. What is going on? BB Tone, thank you for the bits. Thank you so much. This is actually just indifferent. What? Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. What is that? Is like 3 people that have gifted. What is going on? Indifferent. Thank you so much. As always, thank you so much. I couldn't even see it. It's going by too fast. Somebody said plot twist, we're the sponsor. That's what it seems like. I've never seen a hype train this large before. What is going on? Izzy, thank you for the bits. Logan, bro. Thank you for the gifted sub. What? Pogo, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Jen, what? Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. This is the wildest thing that has ever happened. What is going on? Something's in the water today. I'll adopt you by sponsoring RC and helping Discord. Hey, what? No, stop, please. All right, this is too much. We got too much good stuff to get to. Indifferent. That's way too much. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for another 10 gifted subs. That's wild. Knox, thank you for the gifted sub. Alyssa, come on now. Thank you for the bits. Jelani, thank you so much for the gifted sub. And I can't even get to I just want to get to I just want to talk about what we're going to talk about today, and I can't get to it. This is wild sauce. Thank you so much, everyone. This is what? It's just Andy. Thank you for the 100 bits. This is wild. This is wild. All right. I see a hydration coming in. Reza, thank you for the hydration. We didn't even get to hear about the class. It's just pure hype. Hey. All right. Boom Kingston, thank you for the 500 bits. Bell, thank you. Just the Bell, thank you for the hydration. Gonna get the hydration. Cheers to you. Ash, thank you for the 5 gifted. What? Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Emma B, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that so much. Pi, thank you for the 100 bits. Rezo, you got your hydration. Thank you so much. So here's the thing. I can see them coming in a little bit before you can see them on screen. Jeez. Maha, thank you so much for the gifted subs. And congrats, by the way. Congrats, that's huge. Hey Reggie, thank you for the gifted sub. This is. I'm just, holy smokes, folks. I can't even, like. What? Nurgler, thank you for the gifted sub. That's so wild. Dinger, hey, thank you for the 50 bits. And Winter, thank you for the hydration. There we go. There we go. Did I miss another hydration? Rezo, I got another hydration from you. Thank you. Y'all wilding right now. This is we're not gonna have enough time for lecture. We're not gonna be able to get to our review today. What is going on? 2 DNA, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. What? Hey Reggie, thank you for another gifted sub. All right, come on. This is we're at 12. What? 1,258% level 5 hype train. Is that a thing? Like, how's that a thing? All right, this has been wild. This love is too much. I appreciate every single person here. I have like a slide saying thank you later on, and so we're gonna get to that. It's gonna. I want to get to that big thank you, but right now, I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That Kib Neptune, thank you for the gifted sub. And Bobby Lynn, thank you for the bits. All right, here we go. Finally, hype train complete. That was 89 subs. 89 subs and 1,050 bits in that hype train. That's wild. Thank you so much, everybody. This is literally the best start to the best week ever. Have a lot of cool stuff to share and introduce today. We got some big things that I'm introducing. We're going to get some review in. We're going to get some objects review in. We're going to talk about kind of managing stress and expectations. We got a lot of fun stuff tonight. This is the start of the best week ever. And a lot of you think the best week ever is just Tuesday and Thursday, but no. We got stream on Tuesday today. We're back on Thursday. And oh boy, is Thursday going to be wild. So many things. So many new things. Then we're back on Friday for the resume review. Short class. Getting that extra class in. Then Saturday for office hours. We're going to do office hours like we did last week. Spending more time kind of reviewing. Topher tries. Thank you for the gifted sub. All right. And then a week, folks, is 7 days. So we're back next Tuesday for the coup de grace, the culmination, the best thing that has ever happened to this stream so far. So this is a week, folks. We got a week of action, a week of fun. I'm so excited that you're all here. Emma B, thank you for the gifted subs. That's over 85 subs. We're just getting started. That's so wild. Thank you so much. Like I said, I'm going to get to this thank you a little bit ways in here. Because I've never expected this in my wildest days. And so, honestly, everyone that's here, thank you so much. Let's get into this. I want to get into this. I want to start talking about this stuff. We got a lot of cool stuff today. We got a lot of stuff we got to cover. And then we're gonna get to, everyone's like, tell me. everyone's just like saying like merch or sponsor, spill the beans. Pam, I got you. It's coming up. I got it. I got to build it, right? I got to build it. STL, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Miriam, woot woot, agreed. Alrighty, folks. Let's get it going here. I got my Hufflepuff shirt on today. This is a Christmas present for my wife. I'm super excited. It's my first time wearing it. Emma B, thank you for another gifted sub. And for all the new folks that just followed, welcome. Alrighty, let's get into this. Alyssa. All right. Omar, thank you for the gifted sub. Man, this was the day to turn on the noise, right? This is the day to turn on the noise. You're wearing your 100 Dev shirt? Oh, that's so wild to me. That's so cool. Huh. Yeah, you don't know, anybody know about this? This is my favorite song. You ask me what my favorite song is, it's Sunday Candy. That's it. If you don't know Sunday Candy, You got to get hip. You got to listen to this song after class. I'll put it in the solutions. I'll put the link to the song. All right. We're going to do another turbo review. We're going to go through functions, loops, arrays very, very quickly, get to some practice problems. We're going to revisit one of the practice problems from last week. We're going to go into objects. If you were here for office hours, we covered kind of all the objects things that we went through during office hours. We're going to review those things today. We're going to make sure those concepts are sticking. And then you have some difficult homework, in my opinion, to get through before Thursday. So lots of stuff to get through, but before we do that, we gotta talk about some stuff. And so we're a little bit into it, but I always like to take a few questions. If you got a question, throw it in chat, and then we're gonna jump into some other really important stuff. All right. That's funny. I'm currently stuck with understanding objects in JavaScript. I got you. We're gonna get there. Tell us that sponsor, all caps. It's coming. Bruh. What? Y'all wildin' today. Electro Jesus. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. What? That's like 3 or 4 10 gifted subs today. That's so wild. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Every single, like, oh, what? Thank you for being here. That's wild. Let's go. And then they're apologizing in chat. Sorry, my PayPal was lagging. You don't have to. You don't have to be sorry. Emma B, thank you for the gifted sub. Hey Reggie, I agree. You thought there was a sponsor? Nah, y'all being the sponsor today. Woo, this is wild. If you're new and you're like, what the heck's going on? All these subs, all the bits, everything is a donation to the nonprofit I work at during the day. So immensely, thank you so much. I really appreciate you all being here. Jersey Boss Man, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. All right. Thank you so much. We might not be able to get the class tonight. This might just be it. Put us on timeout already. It's gonna be a late night. No class. That's the channel goal is no class today. Oh jeez. Did I miss some hydrates? No, okay, good. Making sure. All right. So, first and foremost, the first thing that I bribed the teacher. The first thing I really wanted to emphasize tonight is something that's really important. I talked to a lot of you over the weekend. As you know, every Monday I have 20 slots to talk to you all one-on-one. If you ever want to book a one-on-one slot with me, leonnoel.com/book time. You can just always go to that URL. I've opened up new slots through February. So they go pretty quickly, but if you ever want to have a guaranteed one-on-one, leonnoel.com/book time. Talked to a lot of people over the weekend, talked to a lot of you one-on-one on Monday. And the overwhelming kind of sense is that things are starting to get difficult, right? We knew things were going to get difficult. We knew things were going to get spicy. And the one thing I just want every single person here in chat to understand is you are not alone. There are literally hundreds of us right now that are going through the struggle bus, that are in that zone where the trough of sorrow gets real. And I just want you to know that that thing you're thinking, that little voice in your head that's saying you can't do it, that little voice that's saying this is too hard, the little voice that's saying maybe this isn't for me, like, you're not alone in that, right? You're 100% not alone. I had 30 people tell me that exact thing over the weekend. 30 people, right? And if it was 30 that told it to me, I know there's 100+ of you all here, probably more, that are feeling the same way, right? So I can't promise that it's not going to be difficult, because it will be. It's going to be hard. It's the trough of sorrow for a reason. But the one thing I can tell you is that we're going to get there together, right? No person left behind. We're going to get there together, okay? And really understand that the things that you're going through in terms of like the learning the material, there are dozens of other folks that are doing that have that same feeling in their gut. So I just want to make sure that you understand that you're not alone, that please come to chat, ask questions, come to Discord, ask questions. We had debacle today in the Discord walking through folks some tricky topics. Like, what other community will you have 30+ people before a class learning, right? Like, come on. This community is amazing. We already saw that tonight, and I see it every day. You're not alone. Ask for help. You're going to get help, and understand that everyone's here with you, right? Please understand that. All right. Also, Debacle has gotten a little bump in our Discord. We added a new category called Friends Streamer. So folks that are also streaming, that have been a long-term community member, we're going to start highlighting them. We're creating a new channel for folks like them that are streaming regularly, so that you can see when they go live. So shout out to them. Thank you so much. I appreciate you and all the work you've been putting in. Cool. Not alone. Trough of sorrow is real, right? We're in it. Told you we'd be in it. We're in it, but we're going to get through the other side. I'm going to push you. I'm going to push you real hard. What we're doing is we're turning up the amount of work. We're turning up the amount of homework. But we're going to dial down another stressor. So when one stressor goes up, we're going to dial down another stressor. Okay? So the topics we cover are going to get a little bit more difficult, a little bit more spicy, right? We're going to move into back-end development very, very soon, right? Some tricky topics. Things are going to get a little bit spicier, but we're going to dial back a few things to make that transition a little bit easier, okay? One really important thing to note as we switch to full stack development is that for some folks, that's actually the easier part. For some folks, the front end is the difficult thing and the back end is the easier thing. So give yourself that chance to see if the back end clicks a little bit more quickly than the front end stuff did, okay? Even if you're like, JavaScript was hard, right? For some folks, even if the JavaScript was really hard, the Node stuff, right? So give yourself that chance. All right. Cool. Health first, always. Please put your health and wellness first. If you need more time on a homework assignment, you know that you're going to need to miss class or anything. If you need support, let me know. Health first, right? I want you to be healthy. I want you to be mentally and physically well. If there are things that you need an accommodation for, let me know. We'll figure out how to accommodate it, right? All right, here's the big one. We're going to take a break from the networking until March. I want us to focus on the material that's coming up, okay? This transition from kind of objects to when we learn a little bit about GitHub to some CS theory and then into full stack web development, we need our attention, right? We need our attention on kind of learning. So for the next month, that's our focus, right? Our focus for the next month is learning. It's understanding these concepts that are going to be a little bit more difficult, that are going to be a little bit more tough, right? And so we're going to pause the networking until March. Now, if you're loving the networking, you're loving that part of the bootcamp, don't let me stop you, right? Don't let me stop you. But I want you to take a little bit of a break. It's just a month. Just a month to give yourself a little bit of a networking break, to make sure that you can focus in on the course material, right? Right? And relieve some of that anxiety that you know that you've been putting yourself through as you've been putting yourself out there to network. So dial it back. No networking until March. And Fox, good question. Client deadline is pushed to March 2nd. Okay. So if that's also something that's been causing you some stress, that client deadline has been causing you some stress, we're pushing that back to March. Okay. So we're like, hey, this doesn't come for free, folks. This doesn't come for free. We're making sure that we're focusing on the course material, that we're pushing our learning and understanding, right? But we're going to push networking for the month and push our client stuff for the month. Okay. I was literally about to message you those two things. Yeah. Trust me, you weren't alone. You weren't alone. All right. Cool. So hopefully there was a collective. I think I heard it. I think I heard a collective sigh. So let's go ahead and say we're good. All right. Now, don't ever let me stop you. Right. If you still want to continue these things, by all means, go ahead. But we're collectively going to say, all right, let's focus on the concepts for this next month. Cool. Now, I wanted to introduce two client alternatives. The reason why I push everyone to get a client is for what Shells is the best week ever. I told you, it's the best week ever, folks. This is the best week ever. All right. I want to introduce two client alternatives. The reason why I push you to get a client is for two major reasons. One, I really want you to understand that your skills have value, right? That has changed my life in a way that I am blessed every day to have realized, right? The second reason why I want you to get a client is because I want you to have a super strong reference when you start applying to jobs, okay? When you start applying to a job, right, that you networked your way into, you get in front of the hiring committee, or you're going in to talk to the recruiter, or you're getting through the first round of the interviews, whatever it may be, your first development experience should not be that job, right? You should have development experience that's not just this boot camp, that's real and tangible. And a client is one of those things. It's, hey, somebody else has paid me to write code, so you should pay me too, right? That's the stick there as to why I want you to do a client. However, there are two alternatives that I've seen prove to be just as effective when it comes time to getting a job. And so I want to introduce these. I want to introduce these two topics because there are a lot of folks that, particularly folks that aren't in the US, where this finding a client thing is super, super difficult. And so I want you to push yourself. I still want you to push and try and get a client. There's a lot of value in that. But if you're in a location where that's not feasible, the pandemic has hit your area hard, something like that, here are two alternatives. You can volunteer for a grassroots organization, okay? So this is different than a nonprofit. A lot of times nonprofits have money, right? And they can afford to pay for pretty serious web development. When we were at RC for a while, this is years ago now, like 3 years ago, we used to run an agency. So our model was you did an 8-week boot camp and then you joined our agency for 12 weeks. And at that agency, most of the work that we did was for nonprofits that had healthy budgets, right? Like 50K plus budgets, right? So it's not necessarily a nonprofit that I'm talking about. I'm talking about a grassroots organization, folks that are passionate about the cause that they're fighting for that really don't have any money. That's what we're talking about. These people that are hustling and dealing and on the front lines trying to make change. That's somebody that you can volunteer for, right? That's somebody you can volunteer for. Are we turning 100 devs into an agency? I'll tell you what, PBJ, I thought about that a lot. I thought about that a lot. Maybe let's put a pause on that for a second. I've thought about that a lot. I think that'd be really interesting. But these folks that are on the ground fighting for something, right? Like, they could use your help, and they typically don't have a budget. And what I will tell you is that they will become your number one fan, right? If you find a good grassroots organization that really needs help when it comes to their web presence, those customers, like, those become your references, that when somebody is trying to hire you and they ask for a reference, you say, this person who's in charge of this grassroots organization, and they call that person's going to sing your praises to the high moon. All right. And you want to make sure that that's true. So if you are going to have a client alternative and you choose this first route, it's going to be a grassroots organization that could really use your help. And you're still going to go through a contract. You're still going to go through a proposal, right? And in your contract, it's going to say you agree to be the best reference customer that has ever existed on this fine land, right? I would like to volunteer for the 100 Devs Agency. Thank you. Right. And so this is the, we can write that in the contract. Hell yeah, you can write that in the contract. Right. Right. And so you want to make sure that's there. Right. So this is the first alternative. Volunteering for a grassroots organization with a solid contract, a solid proposal, and written in the fine print that they will be the best reference that has ever existed. All right. One other alternative is that you can make a commit to free software or open source, whatever your folly is to call it. And so there are many open source projects that are super welcoming. A lot of projects that probably exist in something that you care about, right? So what an open source project or a free software project is a group of people coming together to build some software that other folks can use, right? And there exists anything you probably care about, there's an open source project around. You care about chess, there's Lichess. You care about web browsers, there's Firefox. Whatever you could think of, whatever your interest is, there's an open source or free software community probably around it. Okay. Now, there is a brilliant website called First Timers Only. And what it does is it walks you through how to contribute to open source for the first time. And so there are lots of these like really great websites. And one of the beautiful thing is that there are a lot of projects that literally mark issues for new folks to work on that is your first time ever committing to open source, right? So we're getting ready to have a GitHub class. And one of the things we're going to talk through is like how to actually like work with other developers and how to contribute to open source and free software. So this is your second alternative to a client. You can either volunteer for a grassroots organization with a clear contract, or you can make a contribution to a free software or open source project. And the only caveat to this is that it has to be a project that has a real community. It has to have like a Discord community or an IRC community or a Slack community where you get the chance to interact with these developers, right? And you get to know them so that when you ask them for a reference, they're happy to provide it. Okay. So it's not just you find a project you commit to and that's it. No, you're looking for a project that you care about, a project that you can commit to, a project that has a good team behind it, that's welcoming and friendly, and that would make a good reference for you later on. All right. So these are the two alternatives, right? The two alternatives to a client. Whew. All right. How are we feeling, folks? How are we feeling? Feeling good? Feel some... Are you feeling like it's like the best week ever yet? Breathing again, excited, relieved, feeling relieved, good, awesome. Alrighty. Best week ever. Hey, let's go. All right. This Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Please come back. Please come on Friday. We need to have like one extra class a week for one reason, just so that we can start getting more time in together and getting more review in. But we also want to apply for partner. And the reason why we're applying for partner, like I wouldn't care about it at all. It's not why I'm here. The reason why I do care about it, though, is because it gives us quality settings. And so we have a lot of folks that their internet connection is not the strongest, and they really rely on those quality settings to have an enjoyable stream. Unfortunately, this isn't always available because we're not yet partner. So we're adding, right? It's not always. So sometimes we have it and sometimes we don't. It depends on how many other partner streamers, right? It depends on how many other partner streamers are kind of like live, and if like Twitch has extra resources. I've asked them multiple times. That's what they said. So yeah. And so if there's a lot of other folks streaming that are partnered, we won't get the quality options because they put all the resources to them. We're so close. We hit every metric out the water. We have 350 plus people here now. We have outrageous amounts of subs, right? Like we hit every metric for partner out the water. The only thing we need to do is we need to have 12 days a week where we're actually hitting the streams. And so I'm going to ask you to come back on Friday. It's only going to be an hour. We're going to go for an hour on Friday, maybe like an hour and a half, just to get that extra day in. We have to have at least 70 plus people here. And the more, the better. So it looks like our application is stronger. And then if we can hit that extra day a week, we'll be in a really good spot for partner. So, sorry, 12 days a month, not 12 days a week. That'd be impossible. So I'm going to ask you to come back for one more day a week. It'll be a quick one. If you have something to do, put it in the background. We want folks to come here because it's really important for our community that we get the quality settings. Rezo, thank you for the 4 months. That's wild. It's so wild to me that they're like, to see the numbers going up. That's so wild. Cool. So Friday, 6:30 p.m. If you want me to have you to be in the running for your resume or portfolio to be reviewed, the link today in the materials for today, there's a link to fill in your resume and portfolio. So come back on Friday. We're going to go through it all together. And it's going to be fun. I'm going to show you some really good examples of what I think are really good portfolios, what I think are really good resumes. And you're going to start to take that knowledge so that you can, as part of your weekend homework, really start to craft your resume, craft your story. And we're going to do a lot of these like kind of smaller classes that are all about like all the accessory skills that you're going to need to be hireable. And we start with the portfolio and the resume. Cool. There's a lot of folks that have submitted them. So if you want to resubmit, go ahead. I'm just going to randomly pick a few. Yeah. So we're going to test a couple different things, Stout. We're going to try kind of like, I think, more like hire advice on Fridays, like how to get hired, things that you can really start doing now that have to marinate so that you can get the job later on. So I think that's what we'll start off with and then see how it goes. And then I do want to add an extra class for like an extra office hours. So we'll try a couple different things. Yeah, about an hour and a half. Cool. YouTube has been updated. So if you're somebody that follows along on YouTube, YouTube is interesting because you get quality settings. If you want to watch the streams, you get no ads, which is also pretty dope. Although apparently, even if I don't turn on ads, they're going to start showing ads. I don't know if anybody's seen that yet, but apparently like even if you don't have ads on, they're going to start showing ads. So maybe that'll change soon, but I don't have ads on right now. So if you want to watch the videos ad free and you want to watch them with better quality settings, they will always be on YouTube a day later. So you can always check that out. The office hours will also be going up on YouTube. Right now, it's just the course. I'm going to put all the office hours on there as well. And so I have them backed up. They're just going to go up on there as well. There is also a playlist on YouTube. So if you ever somebody says like, hey, what's this 100 devs thing? And like they're interested, you can always send them the playlist. You can also do exclamation point 100 devs, and that's also a good place to show folks. All right. Yeah, maybe I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to. If they do it, I think that's what we'll have to do. But I'm holding off for as long as possible. Alrighty, let's keep pushing, folks. Lots of good stuff. This is the best week ever. What? If you're new, welcome. We're running a 30-week software engineering bootcamp. We've been in the thick of learning HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and you just missed a, what was it, like 1,300% level 5 hype train. That's wild sauce. And so we're just kind of going over some cool stuff about our community right now. Also, if you would like to join the newsletter, we have a newsletter. And so if you do exclamation point newsletter, right now, every class, before class starts, I send an email to everyone, letting them know what the class is about, right? Typically, I put some links. Like if you're in the newsletter, you'll get certain links before other folks. Like for office hours, you'll get the ask questions link before anyone else, which means that you're more likely to have your questions answered during our office hours. So you can do exclamation point newsletter, and that would be the way to kind of sign up. It's just like a quick landing page. You give me your name, your email, and that's the newsletter. We have a really strong newsletter, like really high open rates, like 30+% open each email I send out. So that's super dope. Thank you for that. Thank you for always reading those emails. That means a lot to me, actually. And if you ever wanted to be on that newsletter so you never miss a class, you kind of get some things a little bit earlier, you can always do exclamation point newsletter and get on there. Cool. Every email, Leon. Hey, let's go. Let's go. All right. Alrighty. Discord has been updated. All right. We lost a lot of subscribers with that email, Alyssa. All right. Discord. There's a couple new channels on Discord that are really important, and a couple new one. A lot of changes will be coming. So Thursday is going to be a wild stream. Lots of new changes. Lots of updates. You'll see even more changes on Discord that'll be updating soon. But there are some really important things. We got rid of some channels that were just kind of like lingering. The original Bootcamp, if you've been here since the Triple OG days when we were doing the quick Bootcamp, we got rid of those channels just because they were taking up some room. We're going to be consolidating channels over the next couple of days. You're going to see some weird things. Some permissions might break, things like that. So just be careful. And we've added a couple new channels. We've added a collective struggle bus channel. So underneath the mental health channel, we have a struggle bus channel. This channel is really important to me because a lot of folks are feeling like they're struggling alone when most of us are struggling. Heck, I'm learning new stuff and I'm struggling right now too. And so I wanted a struggle bus channel to where we can collectively commiserate as we push really hard through the next month, right? So we have a collective struggle bus channel. There are also some new important channels for if you are a Black, Indigenous, person of color, there's now a channel for you on Discord. If you're a woman or identify as a woman, there is a channel for you on Discord. And if you are a parent or caretaker, there is now another public channel for you on Discord. These folks, like we have different experiences, and I want to make sure that you have a space in the community to share those experiences and get the help that you might need or commiserate. So we have a couple new channels. If you go to the main channels and you go to where the mental health channel will be, you will see those block of channels there as well. Okay. Now, there's also one other private channel, which is an LGBTQ plus channel. If you would like to be added to that channel, it is a private channel. If you would like to be added to that channel, you can just fill out this Google form. And I will add everyone to that channel. I just kind of the mod team and I talked about it, decided to keep that private. But if you would like to use that channel, you can just fill out this Google form. I'll share this a couple of times, so you don't have to worry about it right now. If you would like to join that channel, fill out the form. It just asks for your Discord name. That's it. And I'll add everyone to it, hopefully after the stream is over. Cool. Latinx is people of color, of course. Yeah, so feel free to join that. I'm mixed race myself, so feel free to join people of color. Identify as black, but feel free to join that channel. Cool. Alrighty. Thank you for making these spaces. Thank you for being here. All right. So Discord is updating. We have lots of love new channels. We have a new mod. Hey Tay, thank you so much. Appreciate your help that you're about to start providing. Actually, I have to mod you here on Twitch as well. We have a new category, which we talked a little bit about earlier, which is our friends streamer. So we have some folks that have been in the community for a long time, folks that we want to highlight when they go live, when they're sharing new information. So we have that new kind of role on Discord, and we'll be creating a new channel specifically for them. So if they're going live and you want to tune in and see the cool things that they're doing, you can do so. So keep an eye out for that. Cool. Channel points update. We have some new channel points. If you would like to spend your micro Leons, there are some new things. So let's walk through some of these new things here. We have a add 2-minute timer. So if you are working during class, you are doing these, I missed the hydrate, did I? I'm looking at so many things right now. Hold on, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't. Okay. If I missed the hydration, cheers to you. I'm sorry. I'll find it. There we go. All right. So we added a 2-minute timer extension. So if you are doing the work, all right, if you are doing the work and you're like, wait, I wish I just had a few extra minutes. Well, now you can blow your channel points on adding 2 minutes to the timer. Miriam, I still love it. People keep it. Miriam just put it in all caps, and people keep typing it. Who's the sponsor? Who's the sponsor? All right. So we have the 2-minute timer extension. We also we bumped the guide the raid. Nobody's used it yet, but you can guide the raid to anyone in science and technology. And we also added a spicy Leon rant on the topic of your choice. This was a much requested. I got in so many DMs about this one, but you can spend a significant amount of channel points and pick the topic on which I will lead a spicy rant. It's technically the topic of your choice. I would appreciate if it stayed to like tech industry, Pokemon, rap, whatever. But hey, it's your channel points. You go on it. If I don't feel as though I am highly educated in that topic or somewhat educated or moderately knowable in that topic, I do reserve the right to say, all right, let me redo some research and we'll the next class we'll do the spicy rant. All right. Now, I added some of these ones that have a little bit more, they're a little bit more spendy because we're going to be using predictions a lot more, folks. These predictions are going to be kind of enable you to swing your points, right? You can YOLO a couple of times and get these points going. So I added these few today, and then on Thursday, oh boy, do we have some good ones coming on Thursday. So these are the ones we have for now, but we do have more coming soon. Now, if you have a really cool suggestion for channel points, go ahead and share it with me. You can put it either here or in the Ask Leon channel. I'll keep an eye out on it. Jen, thank you for the hydration. Cheers to you. Reptar, sorry. It has to be a lot because otherwise people it would be too much. It would be too much. Alrighty. Next, we have. I mean, it's the best week ever, folks. It's going to keep coming. We got so many updates, so many new things. It's the best week ever. We have a new channel points goal. You ready for it? Let me start it. And start challenge. All right, it's a 30-week goal. This community goal that just started is for a Simba cam. So I have all of the components to set up a Simba cam. And Simba reserves the right to not be on cam when he doesn't want to. If he wants to, just chill out, he can just chill out. But we'll set up a Simba cam. It will be a channel point redemption, right? You're going to have to redeem your channel points to use the cam, and it's probably going to be a little bit of expensive. Oh, Jesus. I don't know why I thought this would be hard. So it is a 250,000 point goal, and we already have 66K into it. It's going to be open for the month, and so we don't have to get to it today, folks. But if we get to it within the month, we'll set it up. Telefang, thank you for the hydration. Cheers to you. Oh, y'all going for it, huh? Trying to make this happen. Winter with the stretch. Thank you for the stretch. Where is my cover? There, my camera cover. Here we go. Gonna get my stretch in. Gotta, keep the OnlyFans content coming. And a hydration. Oh, yeah. And a hydration. Thank you for the hydration. Cheers to you. Nasty. And I'm back. All right. If you're new around these parts and you want to see me stretching, you can join my OnlyFans. It's only 1 million channel points. Alrighty, folks. Come on, I gotta see this dog. Alrighty. Let's keep it going, folks. Let's keep it going. Thursday. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We're already at 50% of the way there. Get out of here. Oh, baby. Thursday. New look. Who this? Right now, this screen that you're looking at, that's actually being captured by my PC. I'm still on my laptop right now, but this screen that we're seeing right now is currently being captured by my PC. And so we have a whole new setup coming. It took me probably 5 or 6 hours to get this all set up. Like, no cap, like 5 or 6 hours to get this all set up. But now my laptop is being captured by my PC. Everything works. I have my extra screens. I have a new camera. We have an RX, what is it? Yeah. The Sony V100 or whatever that's called. What the crap is it called? It's a really good camera. And so the quality, you're gonna be able to see me in high definition. In high definition, you're gonna be able to see me. All right, you're gonna be able to see me in high definition. And so on Thursday, not only will we have a whole new setup, not only will we have new visuals for you, not only will we have an enhanced camera, we will be going in 1080p, folks. That's right, 1080p. The code will be crisp. The video will be crisp, right? And so come back on Thursday to see the new look. Alrighty. You're like, yeah, let's see this Chris Simba cam. So I have the camera for Simba. I ordered the cable to run it to the PC. That should be getting here today. So I do have all the materials to set up the Simba cam. So Thursday will be our test stream for all this. We're going to have a normal class, but it's going to be the best week ever. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff that happens, but it's going to be our first test stream for it. All right. Merch. It's time for some merch, folks. It's time for some merch. We're almost getting to the top of the hour, so let's talk about some merch. Yeah. See, Knox came in here. Knox was smart. Knox did a big brain 500K move here. They came into chat. Like an hour or two before class. And was typing in bang merch. And I called them out on it. I was like, haha, I thought ahead about this. So guess what? The merch command's not working right now. Technically moderators can do it, but the command's turned off. And even if you remembered the link, I've hidden all the stuff in the store. All right. I've hidden it all. So I will take a second to activate everything. I will take a second to activate everything. All right. Mods, please don't type it while I do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just activating here, folks. Give me 1 second. All right. And boom. So I think that's all we got here. All right. And let me go ahead and do this. And we're almost off to the races here, folks. And we should be live. All right, we should be live. Merch command should be live. And we should be live in the store. All right. Limited run, folks. That's how we do our merch. Limited run here. Limited run. We have 3 100 Dev software engineering shirts that have the touring logo. We have 3 that have Hopper. We have 3. All right. We have 3 that say Hamilton. And then we have the matching hoodie as well. We have 3 for Hamilton, 3 for Hopper, and 3 for touring. It's not all active. Hold on. It should all be active. Oh, you have to refresh. You have to refresh. And Cookie already brought a touring shirt. We also have, as a limited run of the binary upload boom hoodies, there are 5 of those. And then we have 5 masks. Koff's got the touring t-shirts. And then the joke one that we always do that gets you the OnlyFans match. So as soon as somebody unlocks OnlyFans, you also get the match. We have the OnlyFans Leon fanny pack here. That can be yours if you so choose. K-Koffs with the touring hoodie. So these are all live now. Limited runs. Something that we're working on. Thank you, Chop, for helping me. We're doing another merch run in about a month or so, where we're gonna have larger sizes, slightly different pieces. But folks have been begging for the merch, so we got some new ones here. Yeah, so the next run will have larger sizes. We won't be using the Streamlabs platform. Yeah. Alrighty. Is this trademark? Yeah, my logo and my presence is mine. Please don't use the logo. All right. So that's all live. Have at it if you would like. And it's a good merch run. I think we got some new t-shirts. We got some new hoodies. We got the fanny pack if you want to get into it. And we've had a lot of folks. Oh, it's not showing up in the queue. I'm sorry. I wish I would have been reading these out. Ooh, Tone with the Hamilton hoodie. Let's go. Sorry, I wasn't reading these out. I wish I could have seen these coming in. Oh, actually, I can see it in my Streamlabs on here. So let's see. Let me shout out the folks that got these. Cookie got the Touring V1. Koff's got not only the t-shirt, but the hoodie. Wow, you're fast. Surat got the Touring V1 and looked like 2 other pieces. Jelani got the Hamilton. Zeus got the Hopper hoodie. Subtoast got the Hamilton, and Tone got the Hamilton. Fountain got a hoodie. Knox, Surat, Pi, Wolfgang, and Jackie and Izzy all got some stuff. Now, I will also be giving away merch. So if you're not able to get in on this drop, or you do not purchase something from the drop, I will be giving away 8 pieces of merch next week. So next week, please clarify. What do you need me to clarify, Alyssa? What do you need me to clarify? Oh no. Let's see. Colorful message, colorful message. Why am I not seeing it? I see the merch spam, but I don't see the message. Sorry, Alyssa, I don't see it. Alrighty. So, this was harder to get than some Jordans. Hey, we do limited runs. So, I think we might be all out here. Sergio got in here, Ellie got in here, Omar got in here, Kate got in here, Nurkler got in here. So we just did the. Oh, that's funny. You're the best. Get out of here. You're the best. So, oh no, you're good. Kayla and Alyssa, I got you for sure. Actually, you should have, Alyssa. If the thing didn't work before, let's figure that out. Because you should have won. Can you check like your messages on Twitch to see if like Streamlabs bot sent you like a message? Because I already bought it and it should be coming your way. So yeah. Don't worry about it. I got you. We'll figure it out after stream. Alrighty, folks. Hope you had fun jumping in on the merch. I will be giving away 8 t-shirts next Tuesday. So if you didn't get in on this drop, let me feel the spiciness through the merch. If you didn't get in this drop, I will be giving away 8 pieces next Tuesday. So come back next Tuesday and get in on that drop as well. Alrighty. Now, the moment you all have been waiting for, the drum roll that you've been waiting for, the celebration that we have been clamoring for. It's not a birthday celebration, but it's a celebration. This is the biggest thing that I never thought would ever happen. I'm gonna be warm out through the Trough of Sorrow. I never thought would happen. This is something that this community, like, I'm gonna say thank you after we come, like after, like I'm gonna announce it, and then I have like I just gotta say my piece and say a thank you to everyone. But it's something I never thought would happen. It's something that was not expected. But we do have a sponsor for our upcoming stream that is huge. It's huge. They're going to be doing so much for the community. They're going to be giving away some stuff that I'm about to tell you in a few seconds. And so it's cool that you all are being recognized. It's cool that what we're doing is reaching more and more folks every day. And so I'm going to announce it after we take our 5-minute break. So let's go ahead and take a break. 5-minute break, as always. I will put 5 minutes on the clock. We're at the top of the hour. We're at the top of the hour. So go ahead and take that 5-minute break. There's going to be a riot in chat. Go ahead and take that 5-minute break and come back to one of the biggest pieces of news I've ever shared on this channel. So come on back. Come on back. Can you all hear the music? I'm not hearing the music for some reason. Oh, it is. Music is going? Hold on. This is why I don't use wired headphones, folks. This is why I don't use wireless headphones. My headphones turned off for some reason. All right, folks. You got 4 minutes left. Go ahead, please take a break. If you're able to, get up, stretch, hydrate, do what you need to do. We'll be back in 4 minutes. Hey, I'm gonna get that stretch into myself. I'm gonna get some more water too. I gotta get some more water. So I will see you all here in 3 minutes and 30 seconds. We're gonna come back to some of the biggest news I've ever shared. So let's get into it. I'll be right back. Funny commentary. Hey, thank you for the 5 months. Let's go. Right back, folks. Hey. Hope you're able to get a stretch in, get some water, some hydration in. Got about 2 minutes left. Anybody's got some funny questions? Happy to answer some fun questions. AP Thug, Nox, Nizza, thank you for the getting the merch. You tried to play Joy, Alyssa? How'd you like it? Reggie, I don't, but I'm interested. Did somebody? I didn't think of anybody adding it to the timer. When this one ends, we'll add 2 minutes. I never thought about it being used. I always thought people would use it for the work, and they used it for the break, just to delay the sponsor reveal. You should only be able to redeem it once per like 10 minutes. So I think, yeah, it was only 1, and there's only 3 per stream. So it's called hyping it up. Yeah, let's go. Any good sites for freelancing? So the sites are kind of hard. They're often a race to some poor pricing, and it's really hard to demonstrate your value. Some folks will use Upwork and those type of sites, but you really got to build your authority on those sites if you want to stand a chance at making like decent bucks. It's always the best to start local. If you can't start local, build your authority off of that platform and come back. Somebody redeemed their channel points. It was Nerkler, redeemed the channel points for 2 additional minutes. We're gonna put 2 additional minutes back on here. Enjoy your additional 2-minute break, courtesy of Nerkler here. So let's go ahead and start that up. There we go. Yeah, it's hard to it's hard to stand out in those platforms, and you're much better off building your authority somewhere else, just on your own blog, things like that. Oh, I'm sorry. We're on Big Leon. We got 1 minute 30 seconds left. This is with the 2 additional minutes that were added. I'm sorry, I thought it wasn't up there. Is my blog the sponsor? Will we go over WordPress at all? No, but I've shared some good resources before on WordPress. If you ask me in the Ask Leon channel, I can reshare those for you. I see you, Miriam. Will we learn about testing? Absolutely. A big chunk of the third of the program will be about testing. Yeah, exactly, Blah. Sam's been sharing a ton of good freelancing stuff, really good information on like how to freelance, SEO, things like that. If you don't know who Sam is, if you go to my Twitter, just !Twitter, I retweeted one of their posts very recently. So it's like one of my top 3 tweets right now. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Alyssa. All right, 15 seconds, folks. There you go, MB. Thank you for sharing that. Sponsor bet. I wish she could do just like anything. I wish she could be like, it didn't have to be like a yes or no, or like a one or other. I wish it could be like, you make a guess. All right, welcome back, folks. Hope you had a good break. So time's up. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you had a good break. Hope you're able to get a little stretch in, maybe a little hand stretch, a little hydration. On to the continuation of the best week ever. So, as I have hinted at, we have a sponsor. We're getting ready to have a class on Git and GitHub. And recently, does anybody know some recent news about GitHub? Hinted ? Anybody know any recent news about GitHub? Not like super recent, but in the here. Yeah, blah, you got it. So recently, Microsoft bought GitHub, and so our sponsor for our GitHub class is actually Microsoft. What? Get out of here, right? So Microsoft will be sponsoring our GitHub class. Get out of here. Hype. Hold on. Hype. Literally, the folks that own GitHub are sponsoring our class on GitHub. What? When I signed the contract, they called me a development influencer. What? Never in my wildest dreams did I think that when I would be giving a class on GitHub, that GitHub would be that like Microsoft would be sponsoring that. So that's wild. That happened, is going to happen, and so our GitHub class will be on Tuesday. Remember, I said this is the best week ever. Thursday we got so much spiciness. Thursday we got a new look, new design, new stream. We got our Friday class. We got our Saturday office hours. And our GitHub sponsored class will be on Tuesday next week. So now, what does this mean for y'all? Well, on Tuesday, I will be giving out 6 t-shirts. So I will be co-sponsoring. No, they're sponsoring. But on our Tuesday stream, I'll be giving out 6 t-shirts. And then 8 t-shirts. And then Microsoft will be giving out 8 swag bags, like not small potatoes here, folks, like full swag bags, t-shirts, water bottles, you name it, everything, right? So we're going to be going ahead and raffling all those things off during stream. So you come to stream on Tuesday, there's a chance you're walking away with some serious stuff. And so we're going to talk more about what are going to be in those bags and everything on office hours on Saturday. But yeah, so we have on Tuesday, we will have our GitHub class, and that GitHub class will be sponsored by Microsoft. What? That's so wild. If you don't think that's wild, that's wild. I'll tell you it's wild. That's so... Never in my wildest dreams did I think, like, let me tell y'all something that most folks, like, when I tell them, they don't believe it's true. When I had the idea to do this, I was like, people are hurting. It's a pandemic. I want to do something. I think I was just talking to Imran about this on Monday. When I had this idea, and I was talking to one other person too about this. When I had this idea, I thought it would be 5 people. I really did. I thought it'd be me and 5 people, and I would do my best to help them learn how to code, and never never did I foresee. Hey, Jersey Boss Babe, thank you again for the gifted sub. That's wild. Never in my wildest dreams did I think that we'd have almost 400 people in here right now. Microsoft sponsoring our streams. Jen, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Literally, hold on. Literally over 100 subs today. Never in my wildest dreams did I, and we got it. This is getting into the thank you part. Never in my wildest dreams. Today I wired RC. I wired RC $1,500. $1,500. What? $1,500 straight to RC today. Like, yoink, sent. That's wild. Never, ever did I think that what I thought was going to be 5-10 people on a stream that nobody watched, would we have this community? Would we have all the amazing folks that are here right now? That we would have all the folks that are learning, that are supporting each other, that are supporting the stream. Surat, thank you for the bits and everything that you always do. Thank you so much for always showing out. Jeezy, thank you for the hydration. Cheers to you. Wolfgang, thank you for the bits. Cheers to you. Never, ever did I think this would be a perfect day. Thank you. That's like 4 or 5 folks that have done 10. That's so wild. A perfect day. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. I got to get through this. I got to get through this because it's really important to me that I get through this. Never, like I just this has blown my mind that this has come to life, that each one of you are here pushing yourself, coming to these classes, giving your all. You're on the Discord helping other folks. You're in the voice channels working. Like, I see all that, and it just blows my mind. But I just really want to say thank you to everyone for being here, for showing up, for putting in the work, for being in this chat. I really am thankful. I really, like, honest from the bottom of my heart. And there's something, I've talked a little bit about this stuff in the past, but I want to, I don't even know how to say this, but like it really is important that I say this. So Manny, thank you for the bits. Reggie, thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate you being here as always. So when I was in my prime, my prime was, I just graduated school. Well, left school. I technically graduated. My degree's not yet been conferred. I dropped out my senior year at Yale. I started a company, and it was really good. I was able to raise over $1 million, ran a successful company. And then my bipolar disorder hit, and my life kind of just fell apart for a while. And when I was first starting out that company, I had like this fire, like this energy. There was like nothing could stop me, right? Like nothing was going to get in my way. Nothing was going to, like, I'd be able to work. Like, I prided myself on being able to work hard, right? Like being able to get shit done, right? To be able to like push myself and produce, whether it was code, whether it was deals, whether it was anything. And then when the bipolar disorder hit, that all went away. went away. Like full stop. And I never got it back. Like I never had that fire, no matter what I was doing. I didn't have that ability to like do what I was used to be able to do. And this past week has been bonkers. Like, if you're here from RC, you know that I'm under 300 pounds for the first time in like my recent adult life. I've exercised every day this new year. I've gotten through a gallon of this water every day. I put in a lot of work at RC, right? RC is an all day, all night type of thing. And so my day at RC ends at like 8:00. And then for the past week, from 8 until midnight, I've been working on 100 devs. So like literally every day, probably for the past 2 weeks, from like 8 to midnight, just like pushing, like building out slides, building out the classes that I want to come up, getting the new setup going, getting all this stuff like ready to rock and roll so that the next third of this program is the best it can be. And for the first time, like it's back, right? Like I feel like I'm back. I feel like the thing that was a blocker for 6 years is here. And so really, honestly, bottom of my heart, like, thank you. Like, honestly, really, really thank you. I never thought this would ever happen, right? And so to see all the energy, to see all of y'all here, to see all of you putting in the work, to making this community the best it can be, thank you. If you've ever been here, thank you. If you ever posted on Discord, thank you. If you ever gave bits, thank you. If you ever sub, thank you. If you ever just showed up when you didn't feel like showing up, thank you. It's really turned something on in my like I'm just excited again to put a lot of effort into this. And so to me, this is literally the best week ever. Like nothing else could happen, and this is the best week ever because it's clicked, right? That energy's there. And so I appreciate all of y'all for being here. I love the hell out of everyone that's here, everyone that I get a chance to talk to on Mondays, everyone that comes by the office hours, everyone that's here in class. Honestly, thank you. Really, really, really do. Thank you. So, with all that being said, Tuesday, we have a sponsor. It's frickin' Microsoft. They're going to be showing out, helping us give back to this community. So I'm really looking forward to you coming on Tuesday, learning some Git and GitHub, getting a chance at some swag, one of these big gift packs. So I'm really excited for it. I'm pumped. And the fact that today, and I've mentioned it's still, I got to say it again, it just blows my mind. I literally wired $1,500 to RC. Like, you have no idea how far that goes when we have 40 students. That helps us tremendously. So everyone that has donated, everyone that has done bits or subs, or anyone that has ever retweeted one of my posts, thank you. The number of folks, like, so when I asked you to check in, right, like, that's for our attendance. That's so that other folks can see what we're doing and come and learn. But when you check in, you also don't realize that all these other people see it, and they come, they see RC, they see Resilient Coders, and they donate. Like, the number of folks that have either students that have applied or folks that have donated just because you retweet something or you like something, like you don't think that has value, but it does. It means a lot. So if you have ever retweeted, you've ever tweeted something, if you have ever liked something, if you ever have thumbs up a YouTube video, if you have ever done any of that, like that makes a difference. It helps more folks that are hurting right now in a pandemic be able to come and learn here for free, right? It helps the nonprofit I work at during the day. And so, thank you. And Alyssa with the check-in. Thank you so much. Funny commentary. Thank you for the hydration. I will gladly drink this water. Hey. Blah with the stretch. Let's go. Well, I almost gave you some OnlyFans content. I'll be right back. Hey. Oh, yeah. Love y'all too. I really do. All right. Hey, Knox, thank you for the gifted sub. Well, thank you for the stretch. Funny for the hydration. Alrighty. So, hey, life can't get much better than this. It's the best week ever. Lala. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Can we get a wall of the micro Leons, please? Just as a thank you to everyone that has gifted subs today. Just another wall. Hey, Ellie. That's so wild. The fact that that's a thing, that blows my mind too. Legend of Lala, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Hey, let's go. Get. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. What? It just says you have collected all of the level 5 emotes. Damn right we did. Damn right we collected all those hype train emotes. It like pops up and says we've collected them all. Cookie. Triple OG, respect on your name, Cookie. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. That's too much. It's too much, y'all. It's too much, y'all. Booty liquor. Booty liquor. What would we do without booty liquor? Thank you for the 1,000 bits. That's wild. Thank you so much. Electro, Leon about to cut out. I'm gonna have to. Like, this stream's a wrap. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Once again, just like deep bottom of the heart. Thank you, everyone that's here. I really want to make 100 Devs the best place for new folks to learn code 100% for free. Never pay a dime, never get trapped up in something. And so I hope that you join me on that journey, that we can make this community the best community that we can make it, that you push yourself to not only learn how to code, but to be kind and help others along the way. We can make this happen. So let's do it. All right, y'all. Sim is dying to get on cam, y'all. Right, Brian? All right. Let's go ahead and we got some code to get to today. So let's do it. We're an hour and a half in. I don't know how far we're gonna get today, but it's a good review. Hey, thank you, Dak. I appreciate that. Learning, what's learning? Yay, let's code. All right, Barbie, let's go. All right. So we're going to do our speed review. Okay, we're going to do our speed review. If you're new here and you're just checking in today, we're running a 30-week software and engineering bootcamp. You can come join our community of amazing folks. Look at all these people in this chat that want to help you learn how to code. You're in the right spot. 30 weeks to become software engineers. We have all of our past classes on YouTube, exclamation point YouTube. If you want to catch up on the past classes, you can do exclamation point 100 devs. It'll tell you everything you need to know about it. But we're about to go through this very quickly. We're going to go through this like these topics are just spaced repetition for us now. These are things that we should feel a little bit more comfortable with. So let's jump into it. Ooh, Circuito, that Gengar emote's fire. Alrighty, folks, let's keep going. Let's push. Programming. What is a program? A program is a set of instructions that you write to tell a computer what to do. And so if that's a program, programming is the task of writing those instructions in a language that the computer could understand. We are writing our instructions in JavaScript. If you're new, the reason why we use JavaScript is that it's a highly in-demand language. A lot of jobs out there requiring JavaScript. And the beauty of JavaScript is that it's really honestly not taught that much in 4-year CS programs. So you can have a practical edge when it comes to learning code. And the other beautiful thing is that it requires you not to context switch, meaning that the code that you're writing on the front end is not going to be different than the code you're writing on the back end in terms of the base language, which is JavaScript. So that lack of context switching saves us a lot of time and a lot of cognitive effort when we start seeking out to learn. All right, we talked about variables. Variables are a way of storing information to be used later on. You can go ahead and declare and assign at the same time. That's what you see here. We are creating a variable called age, and we are assigning the value of 25. What that means, if I ever ask for age later on, I get 25. We have conditions. A condition is very simple. It checks something. If it's true, you do what's inside the curly braces. If it's false, you move on to the next check. You can have an if and then as many else ifs as you want. These are all checking things. And then at the end, you can also have an else. An else doesn't have a check. It just auto magically runs. Okay. We have multiple conditions. So you can also not just check for one thing, we can check for multiple things. So if your name is Leon and your status is ballin', you get a wink at the camera. You can have or conditions if the day is Saturday or the day is Sunday. You get it's the weekend. Functions. What are functions? Functions are a simple set of instructions. They should be reusable. They should perform one action when we get to best practices. And they're the building blocks of our program. We saw last class kind of the first time kind of like these functions coming together in the rock, paper, scissors game. We're going to get some space repetition on that, and you're going to be building it again. If you're new, we're going through this pretty quickly. This is review. It's our space repetition for the class. We have a function. Functions have a pretty specific bit of syntax. They have a function declaration, a name. You have your parameters, and when you want a function to run, you call it and you pass in arguments. Here's an example of our function. We can see that we're calling the function yell. We're grabbing the argument hello, wherever it falls into word, our parameter. We're actually now alerting not word, but hello. Cool. Perry, that's hilarious. Yeah, Cookie, Twitch has been having some issues today. I noticed a couple of people tweeting before the stream that they were like losing their chat, that they were losing the number of folks that were watching. And so if you're having trouble with the stream, just give it a refresh. I think that's the best thing you can do. Yeah. Hey, Scooter, I'm glad you appreciate it. All right, what are loops? Loops just enables us to repeat an action some number of times. 3 main kinds of loops in JavaScript, although we've seen more: for, while, and do while. Each different loop just kind of says how you can start and stop. It just enables us to repeat an action multiple times. Now that we've gotten to arrays and objects, we're going to see these other kinds of loops: for each, map, these things that enable us to iterate through arrays and things. The original loop we saw was the for loop. We have our counter when we stop and how much we increment as we move through the loop. And so what this will do is it'll console log I each time that this runs. And since I is going up by 1 each time, we'll see 1, 2, 3, 4. And then once we get up to 5, since 5 is less than 5, we stop. Cool. Let's go ahead and open up the turbo review in our starter code. If you're new and you need the starter code, you can do !Discord in our chat. And when you do !Discord and you get taken to our Discord community, agree to the rules, and you'll see a follow along materials channel that will have all the starter code for today. So let's go ahead and look at this turbo review. All right, so we have some stuff here. These first 2 questions are new. And these last 3 questions are your active recall. So try your hardest to not look at past solutions, but try to actively recall the things that we've done last class. Maybe you reviewed last class recently. Try and recall what you did here. If you can't recall it, try doing it from scratch. We're going to go ahead and put a healthy amount of time on the clock. We're going to put 8 minutes on here. Actually, we'll do a 10-minute one here. This one's a little bit difficult. Let's go ahead and put 10 minutes on the clock. Go ahead and have at it. Put some tunes on for you. Alrighty. All right, yeah, if you're having trouble with the stream, go ahead and give it a refresh. Just give it a refresh. We got about 9 minutes, 30 seconds left on this work. New tunes? Oh yeah, we got new tunes. Wait until you come back on Thursday too. Ooh, we got some new stuff for you. If T-Love, if you are on Mac, it's going to be some tools that are going to help you develop. Memphis, glad you like it. Knox, we broke chat with all the good vibes. Heck yeah. Thank you, Nurkler. Although, leave the window open here on Twitch. The second question, declare a variable, assign it a string of multiple words. So it should be a string that has a bunch of words in it. And then if that string had the word junior developer in it, I want you to replace that word with software engineer. So it's another method that you're going to be using here. Yeah, if you're watching the stream in Discord, please just leave the window open here on Twitch, just so that we get the viewer numbers as well. Remember, we're trying to make partner, folks. Trying to get those quality settings so that we can actually have some control over that. If you have questions while you're working, go ahead and ask here. We'll go through it together. For all the new folks that just followed, welcome. Awesemo, Centauri, welcome. Max, Sam, Liqua, welcome, welcome. I got about 7 minutes to go strong on this. I'm really glad you like it. Yeah, but Reptar, I agree. Been cool to see. Centauri, for what? What are you looking to do? JavaScript. So the thing that I recommend most is this course. Of course. You can go to our YouTube, !YouTube, and that will be you can find all of our JavaScript classes and get caught up and then join us live. We really kind of try to take our time, explain things in detail, cool community to follow along with. But if you're going to use any of the apps, it depends on kind of your experience. If you've tried programming before, you already know the basics. I really like full stack open, although that goes really fast. If you're completely new, never touched code before, and you want something that'll kind of hold your hand a little bit more, free Bootcamp is a good place to check out. But I'm not a big fan of the apps are good, but doing your own active recall and spaced repetition is in my opinion a lot more beneficial than an app that's going to just kind of force feed you stuff. Full stack open versus the Odin project. Full stack open if you have previous experience, for sure. Yeah, Centauri. Yeah, if you're brand new to learning, free Bootcamp is kind of like a nice entry into it. It'll guide you through stuff. It'll really hold your hand a little bit. But check out the class. You might enjoy it. DAC, one time's okay. That's all right. All right, 4 minutes left, folks. Dig deep. You got this. Divi, hey, I'm glad you're hanging in there with the PC struggles. B4, what do you mean by performance? You mean like load speed? Do you mean computational power? It's not something that I think kind of depends on what you're going for. Like the hardcore end, some folks are using like Go and really pushing that to extremes. But when it comes to web dev, for me, I want stuff that I know works, is stable. Yeah. Ooh, we got some folks coming in done. Blah with the done. Bobby Lynn with the done. All right. See y'all. 3 minutes early. Reggie with the done. K Murray with the dunzo. Blah with the first try. Hey, always love seeing the first tries. Uh-oh, Sweet Scorpio's about to play that bingo. Dev Henry, second try. Let's go. Oh, MPF Dev, how you been? Glad to see you're done. 2 minutes, folks, 2 minutes. Shade Slayer, hey, have a good one. Glad you stopped by. D Fernie, done several tries. Sheenan with the done. Hey, let's go. Miriam done. All right. Terabiz, if you've done the recommended stuff, just join us live. We do lots of review. So we always have a little bit of space for repetition with each class. And so if you've done the catch-up material, you're in a good spot. Join us live. Try to hang on. As you get stuck and things don't make sense, hit up our Discord, ask good questions, and we'll get you there. Labaka 5W, thank you for the 4 months. 4 months. What? Perfect, you're hanging. Hey, let's go. Yeah, shells, it can be tricky. Space repetition's good. I'll get you there. Depends on what method you're using, Reptar. I went with the replace all, so we'll just do that for now. You actually saved me 13K from joining one of the boot camps. Thank the Lord. Hey, glad you're here with us. Let's do it all for free. I like doing some of the challenges again. It's helpful to see what sticks. Yeah, especially with the harder ones. It's nice. Alrighty, folks. Come on back. Come on back. Let's go over this together. Come on back. Come on back. Just beat the buzzer. Heck yeah. All right. Dang, y'all fast. I need to work on this. Yeah, some of these folks are wildly fast. All right, let's take a look at these together. Declare a variable and assign it a sentence as a string. Alert if the sentence is a question. So chat, what's the trick here to see if the sentence is a question? What trick did you use here? Oh, I'm seeing a lot of includes. Wolfpack, you picked the one that I did. So let me show you what I did. I did what Wolfpack did, but a lot of these will work. You can do like a conditional logic, things like that would all work here, but Wolfpack and I did the ends with. So let's take a look at that one. So let's go ahead and say let string equal, is this the best week ever? All right, so that's definitely a string. And then what we can do is we can alert. All right, we can alert string, and we can do ends with, and we can pass in the question mark. Cool. So let's go ahead and save this. Go ahead and save this. Yeah, Twitch is wild tonight, Jen. If you're getting trouble, give it a second. Always give it a refresh. Yeah, it's been a little haywire tonight. Yeah, Rob, it's Twitch is not having the best day today. They don't realize it's the best week ever. Let's give it a refresh. All right, let's go ahead and open this in the browser. So we're gonna open it in this browser. And we get a true. So we see the alert that says true. And the reason why sometimes I forget the images I chose. Twitch can't handle the hype. I agree, Cross. And so if we go back and we look, since this is the best week ever question mark, since it ends with the question mark, we alert because this evaluates the true. This is a true statement, so we alert true. Cool. Blah. All right, declare a variable, assign it a string of multiple words, replace every junior dev with software engineer. All right, let's go ahead and do this. As you know, this is my pet peeve. Don't call yourself a junior dev. You write code, you're a software engineer. All right, let's go ahead and say, let dev string equal I am looking for junior dev positions. Cool. And what we want to do is we want to replace every junior dev with software engineer and print it to the console. What did y'all use to replace them all? What did y'all, Imran, hey, thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, Tony, I like that. Jackie, yep. I did the replace all as well. So let's try that. So we want to print it to the console, so that's a console log. And we're going to do our dev string. And we're going to go ahead and do replace all. And we can replace all of the junior dev with, and do a comma, software engineer. Cool. Let's do software engineering. Just because. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and save this one. And let's go back to our browser and check the console. Inspect. Console. And let me go ahead and refresh. True. I am looking for software engineering positions. First try. Alrighty. Nice. So let's go and take a look at that. These are just two methods. So a lot of these questions that I'm going to be giving you, so just as a hint, hint, wink, wink, nod, nod to future classes, a lot of these quick reviews are just going to be accomplished with methods. I want you to see all these different methods that are out there, these string methods, these array methods, these object methods. And so if you ever think there's a way to do something, there's hint, hint, probably going to be a method that'll help you do it for these quick ones. All right. Hey, I'm sleeping on string methods. Needed this. Hey, let's go. All right. Next, this was a little bit of our space repetition. This is the challenging, right? This is a challenging one. So we kind of broke this up into 3 parts, but it's one game. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build this out, and then we're gonna YOLO some channel points, and then we will go ahead and take a break at the top of the hour. So let's go through this. Create a function that returns rock, paper, or scissors as randomly as possible. How did you all go about making a random option? Like, how did you do something randomly as possible? What did y'all do here? Randomly as possible. Yeah, you leaned on that math.random. Cool. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and lean on this math.random. So let's create a function. And this function will be called rock, paper, scissors. Cool. And what it's going to do is it's going to return either rock, paper, or scissors. And it's going to try to do it randomly. So let's go ahead and do let random equal. And we'll use the math object and the random method. And remember, the random method returns a number between 0 and 1. So what we can do is we can say, all right, if we know it's going to return a number between 0 and 1, what we can do is we can use that in our conditional logic. So we can say if, all right, we can say if random is less than 0.33, right? If random is going to return a number between 0 and 1, if we do 0.33 or less, right? If we do 0.33 or less, that will be one of the possible 3 that it could be. And so we'll do, let's go ahead and say return rock. Cool. So I get these little notifications that only I can see, I think, and it says you've collected all level 5 emotes for the second frickin' time this stream. That was 23 gifted subs and 950 bits. What? That's wild. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, everyone that's here tonight. All right. Can you multiply math.random? Yeah, if you want to make the math a little bit easier for you, you can. Now we're going to do random less than 0.66, right? So basically, we know it's going to return a number between 0 and 1. So if we say if the number that comes back is less than 0.33, let's do rock. Else if let's return paper. And if it's not rock, paper, the only other thing that it can be is scissors. So let's return scissors. Cool. Yeah, Ash. So Ash said, I learned today that math.random actually has a small bias depending on the JS engine you use. So that's why I keep saying as randomly as possible or fairly as possible, because it's not a true random number generator. Really damn close. Might as well be, but not exact. Cool. So here is the idea: is if we get a number between 0 and 1, what we can do is we say if it's less than 0.33, we return rock. If it's less than 0.66, we'll return paper. If it's not less than 0.33 and not less than 0.66, the only thing that is left to be is greater than 0.666 or greater, and we're just going to return scissors in that case. We don't have to do a last check here. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't take 0. It's between 0 and 1. Cool. Alrighty, let's keep going. Create a function that takes in a choice, rock, paper, or scissors, and determines if they won a game of rock, paper, scissors against a bot using the above function. So this function should take in a choice, and then we will run the random for the bot's choice, and then we'll compare them. Hey, Fox, thank you for the hydration. Cheers to you. Will, thank you for the hydration. Cheers to you as well. Thank you so much. 2 drinks. Zerkito, thank you for the hydration as well. Cheers to you. 3 drinks. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Thank you. Cheers to you all. Get my exercise in. Shadi, thank you for the hydration. Cheers to you as well. Good old water. All right, so this function is going to take in a choice and determine if they won by randomly picking a bot. So it's going to create this function called check win. Let's call it check win. Cool. And it's going to take in a choice. Hydrated Leon is happy Leon. I agree. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and take in a choice. And what we're going to do is we're also going to generate the bot choice. So let's call bot choice, right? And that's just going to be the calling of this function here. So we'll say bot choice equals rock, paper, scissors, and we're going to call it. So this is the tricky part here. This right here is the tricky part. This is where folks kind of get confused here, right? This is where people kind of get a little unsure of what's happening. So let's just spend a quick second on this particular piece here. Here we have a function. Our function's up here. And this function spits things out. It can spit out rock, it can spit out paper, or it can spit out scissors. So what we are doing is we are calling that function, which is going to make this function up here run. And the only thing that can happen is either we get rock, paper, or scissors. So let's say we call the function and it runs and it returns rock. Well, rock's going to come down here, and it's as though rock, paper, scissors is no longer there, and it's now as though rock is, right? So rock becomes what bot choice is. That's the beauty of a return. The return gets spit out to wherever the function was called, right? Cool. So that's how we're going to generate the bot choice. And then what we want to do is we want to check our win condition. So we're going to have a conditional here. And we're going to say if choice equals rock and bot choice equals scissors, right? If we chose rock and the bot chose scissors, we win. Or, right? Or so this is our first choice here. This is our first set of things that could happen, right? It's the first set of things could happen. Or if our choice was paper and the bot choice, right? The bot choice was rock, we would win, right? Or I just like wrapping these in our I just like wrapping these in our parentheses here just to hopefully make it a little bit cleaner for you to see. All right, so that's one of our win conditions. And then our last win condition, or one of our last win conditions here would be if we threw, so if our choice equaled scissors and bot choice equaled paper. Cool. There we go. So the idea here is that we've tried to determine all of our winning conditions, right? If we threw rock and the bot threw scissors, we win. If we threw paper and the bot threw rock, we win. And if we chose scissors and the bot chose paper, we win. All right. So let's go ahead and we can just go ahead and console log winner. Cool. Else, if we're going to check for one other specific condition. We're going to check for one other specific condition here. The condition we're going to check to see if there's a tie. So we're going to say if choice equals bot choice. Like if we both chose the same thing, right? Like if what got passed into this function is the same thing that this function returned for the bot. Remember, the bot's going to be the random choice here. So if it's a tie, we're going to log tie. And if it's not a win or a tie, the only thing that it could be else is lose. Cool. So I think that's a good check win. It's a good check win. Anyone see any errors here? I think we're good. What we're going to go ahead and do is we are going to go ahead and we're going to see if we win or not. So I am going to go ahead and fire this up. I'm going to do check win. And I'm going to pass in rock. Okay. So that's what we're going to run. We're going to run it. So we're going to go to the console here. We're going to go to the console here. And when I refresh, it should run. We should either win, lose, right, or tie. So I'm going to give everyone a second to look at my code to make sure that there's no errors here, because this error could impact your ability to use channel points here. We're gonna bet some channel points on this. So I'm going to go ahead and set up the channel points. And we're going to have a prediction here. So in the prediction, you're going to say if we win or lose. Win or lose. Okay. There we go. The keywords here are lowercase win and lowercase lose. All right, here we go. Prediction is live. Lowercase here, folks. Lowercase win, lowercase lose. I'm going to let you go. We got a minute for you to put in your guesses here. Check the code. Make sure there's no errors here. Make sure there's no errors, because an error could change the result. All right, we got a rock, paper, scissors. We got some randomization going on here. Do you see anything wrong could be in the randomization that can impact the code here? We got a win. We got a lose, or we got a tie. So in chat, if you would like to risk some channel points here on this prediction, if you would like to join the YOLO, you can do win or lose. All right. Whew, we got a lot of folks feeling the win today. We're such a positive folks around here, although it did not pay off last stream. So I'll give you a few more seconds here, and then we're going to get started. All right, here we go. I need to get a drum roll sound. All right, I'm going to refresh. We should see the alert happen first, and then we should see it say win, lose, or tie. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We should see the alert first. As soon as I click the alert, we should see the console log. And tie. It's a tie. It's a tie, folks. We got to run it again. All right. Remember, tie doesn't mean anything. We're just going to run it again. All right. So we're going to refresh. 3, 2, 1 on the refresh. All right. As soon as I click the alert, we should see the console log come through. Are you ready? Can you handle the suspense? 3, 2, 1. Winner! Yes! We finally got a win. We got a win. Let's go. Let's go. We got a win. Oh, that was pretty tight. I think we had an equal number of wins and we had an equal number of loses. Anything is possible. Booyah. You bet 11K. Who did anybody really YOLO it? Did anybody really YOLO? If you really YOLO'd, put in chat YOLO. Like if you risked it all. My balance has been restored. 50K. Oh, only did 10K. All right, only did 10K. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and we're at the top of the hour. Let's take our break. When we come back from the break, we'll do one more. Take a break. We'll come back. We'll do one more. So let's go ahead and put our 5-minute break on the clock here. Let's do 5 minutes here. We're at the top of the hour. If you're new, we always like to do a break at the top of the hour to stay healthy. We're here to be software engineers for the long haul, not the short haul. All right. Boom. Go ahead. Take your 5 minutes, folks. See you in 5 minutes. Nick, what's up? De Jesus in the building, folks. How you doing? Did I miss the announcement? Yeah, you missed it, man. We were chat was wild. It was wilding today. 100+ subs. Microsoft is coming through with the sponsor. It's the best week ever, folks. It's the best week. Take a break. Take a break. Take a break. If you're able to, get up, stretch, hydrate, kiss your loved ones. Hey, Paris. Thank you. I appreciate that. We introduced Tay a little bit earlier, but yeah, Tay is our new mod. Hey. Oh, that Stripe interview is coming through. If you want to do a mock, let me know. Happy to help. We're number 1. Let's go. All right. I'll keep an eye out for it. 3 minutes, folks. Take a break. Grab some water. Hydrate. All we do is win. Hey, let's go. I'm a beginner student, Python or JS. If you want a job, JS. If you just want to learn the program, Python. And welcome, Bruce. Glad you're here. No worries, 3D. You're good. You're good. Oh, Sam, what's going on? How you doing? I can share the code spliff. Let me throw that up for you. Yeah, you gotta check to see if there's any irregularities here before we YOLO some more points when we come back. JS is Mr. Right Now. I cannot stop playing that song. It's just on repeat. It's all it plays in my head right now. Ooh, you're getting into those hard problems? That's wild. Triple OG Tay. Hold on. Boom. Tay, you have mod now here on Twitch as well. Thank you. Hey Sam, glad you're here. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I do have to make the result. Let me make the results official here so everyone gets paid out. Let's make that happen real quick. You're gonna need your channel points for the next one. That was a win. All right, we completed the prediction. There we go. Everyone gets a win. There you go. Got 30 seconds, folks. Grab your last bit of water. Oh, Rossi, wow, you really risked the 50K. It shows you at the top too, since I guess you're the one that YOLO'd the most. Now, will you do it twice in a row? Will you do the YOLO on YOLO? Will you stack your wins? Got 25K booty liquor. Hey. Got some wings, all right. Alrighty, folks. Come on back, come on back. Khadija, hey, thank you so much. How you doing? Alright, folks. Let's come on back, let's come on back. Alright. As promised, come back from the break. Hope you had a good break. Hope you grabbed some water. Hope you hydrated. Hope you got to stretch if you're able to. All right, let's get in here, folks. Let's do one more YOLO, and then we're gonna move on to the next topic here. All right, let me go ahead and start the prediction for us. I'm gonna start the prediction here. We're gonna do another win or lose. All right, prediction has started. There you go. You can predict. Got a minute left. Go ahead and do your win, lowercase, lose. I'm scared. All I got. We got a real YOLO tonight. Hey. Alrighty. Let's I'll put the code up real quick. That way you can see if there's any errors in the code that may influence the decision here. We got a pretty nice checking if win. Is the win condition good? We got some randomization. Is the randomization function good? We are right there. We see it. It looks good. We're ready to make the YOLO. Got 30 seconds to lock in your vote. 30 seconds here. And we got all these new prizes, folks. Got all these new channel points. Things that you could be spending these monies on. These channel points on. And on Thursday, we're going to add even more channel point redemptions. And so you want to risk it all tonight, folks. You want to risk it for the biscuit because these channel points will be great. Don't forget, we also have the community goal that's still going if you want the Simba cam. You better win again. Don't do it to me. All right. Predictions have been locked in. Let's go ahead and come over here and we'll do the refresh here. So we'll do the refresh. 3, 2, 1 on the refresh. And then as soon as I click this OK, we will see the result. Deep breath. Deep breath. 3, 2, 1. Winner! Back to back. We in the house. It's another win. All we do is win, win, win. Let's go. No. It always pays to be. This is wild. So the last stream is lose lose. Tonight it's win win. And both times we had a tie on the first shot. Both times we had a tie on the first roll. Should have cashed in. Tiebreaker needed. All right, let me confirm the prediction here so folks get their channel points should they want to use them. All right, that was a win. Complete prediction. All right, there we go. Channel points have been paid out. Thank you for playing. Thank you for playing. Alrighty, let's. It's rigged. Alrighty, let's go. 20K. Woo! You're on your way to that OnlyFans, folks. Keanu got. Oh, your YOLO worked out. That's dope. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going, folks. This is the best week ever. This is my favorite thing. I love this. 65K. All right. So next thing, we had a raise. We're kind of skipping this loop. We did the loop in the turbo review before, so we're gonna keep going. We're a little into time tonight, so we're gonna keep pushing. What are arrays? Chat. Tell me what an array is. Put in the chat what an array is. What's an array? Toaster. Somebody's going to be in an interview. Can you explain arrays? Well, they're toasters. Fancy toasters, like Bill Gates toasters. Magic toasters, would you say? All right. I never even thought about that. We've been using Bill Gates toaster, right, as an example. And now Microsoft is sponsoring our class. Hold on. All right. So if I make my examples turn into real things. All right. So I got to make more examples. All right. So Thursday's class, all Ferrari examples. It's nothing but Ferrari examples. Every example on Thursday will be Ferrari themed, everything. There won't be a single example where the answer will not be Ferrari. All right, we're good. We're all clear on that. So next on Thursday, when you're like, Leon, what's up with all these Ferrari things? We know what we're doing here, folks. Bill Gates toasters turned into a Microsoft sponsorship. Huh. There's something here. Let's keep going. Damn. I should have said Elon. Hold on. All of our next examples will be Elon Musk related. Screw Ferrari. Yeah. 458, who cares? All of our next examples will be Elon Musk related. We're going for that Tesla. One of the jokes that I make with my students is I always say, like, I always tell them, is like, hey, like when you join that startup and your options become worth billions of dollars, a Tesla my way wouldn't hurt. All right. So when one of you, I'm going to tell it to y'all now, when one of y'all join a startup and that startup IPOs, a Tesla wouldn't hurt. All right. But we're going to do this today. Tonight, all of our examples is the Tesla long con. All of our examples will be Elon Musk related, because if Bill Gates toaster turned into a Microsoft sponsorship, maybe Elon Musk will turn into a Tesla sponsorship. Let's go. Elon is Leon spelled wrong. Ash, I see you. I see where you're going. There's something here, folks. We got to figure this out. We're going to figure this out. We got this. We're going to get this. All right. Toasters. We're talking about toasters, folks. Toast is a data structure. It helped us store ordered collections. The tricky thing about our arrays is we start counting the elements inside at 0. We call that the index. So each element we start counting those elements at 0. That's the tricky part. The cool thing about arrays is there are a bunch of methods that help us manage the order of the elements. And We can create them using a constructor or literal notation using just the square brackets. Learn with Elon. If I had enough time to hire someone on Fiverr to do to change the learn with Leon to learn with Elon, I would do it. I would do it. Let me see what I can get done in a few days. All right, we can create arrays using the constructor. If we can declare arrays using literal notation, which is just the square brackets, you can put, when you're declaring the array, you can put all your different elements in there. They can be of any type that we've learned so far, including other arrays. Arrays, we start counting them at the 0th index. Not only can you get stuff out of an array using the index, you can put stuff into the array using the index. If you're new, this is a speed run. This is just for our spaced repetition. Our full class on arrays where we go much more slower and more depth is on YouTube, ! YouTube. Next sponsor, Fiverr confirmed. We know that arrays come with these properties and methods. Wait a minute. Chat, why does length work why does dot length work on an array? Chat, why does dot length work on an array? Yeah, it's an object. So it has a series of properties and methods that can be used with it. Nice. Somebody said, what's a real life example of when you would use arrays? Whenever you just have a collection of data, like when you're trying to hold a bunch of things, that's when you're going to use an array. We saw if you were here on office hours on Saturday, when we got data back from the Cocktail database, they sent us an object, JSON object, JavaScript, JSON, right? That JavaScript object notation, right? We got that object back, but inside of that object, right? Inside of that object was an array of other objects, right? It was an array of other objects. It was a collection of objects. Whenever you want a collection of data, you're using an array. Alrighty. The cool thing is you can iterate through arrays. Here's just using a simple for loop to iterate. But arrays also come with special methods like for each and map, which also enable us to move through the arrays. We've seen all this stuff before, just space repetition. Let's go ahead and take a look at space review. Space review, folks. If you need the materials, ! Discord, agree to the rules. The materials are in our follow along materials channel. All right, let's look at space review. Space review. All right, so I did not change any of these. This is a speed run, if you have done these before. So let's go ahead. We're going to put 5 minutes. Oh, you all feel that manifesting? I don't know if you feel this manifesting. This is, thank you, D4NE. You feel this manifesting happening? This is a space review. SpaceX, Elon Musk company, Elon Musk, Tesla. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there. I can feel it. CoreyNet can feel it. We're getting there. All right, let's put 5 minutes on the clock. Go ahead and get as far into this as you can. If you already done this before, that's great. You're getting that repetition in. Let's put some vibes on for you. Go ahead. Have at it. That's how I get DMCA'd, Knox. It's all coming together, Bonnie. Exactly. We are doing the space review. It's our array review. We're doing the array review here. Not really, Avatar, until you run out of actual space. Catch, I appreciate it. I'll check it out. Let me take a peek. I always keep Discord off until the end of stream, but I'll take a peek while we're working. Let's take a peek, folks. Let's see. Holy smokes. Y'all blew up the DMs. Let's go. Where do you write the code in here? So you can use the text editor of your choice. Most folks are using either Atom or VS Code. If you need the code, it's on our Discord channel. So you do !Discord. That'll bring you to our Discord community. You agree to the rules and you'll get all the starter code that we have here. So if you need that, you can download it and you have at it. Yeah, so we're using a text editor. This is Atom. VS Code is another popular one that folks use. You'll be seeing me using VS Code on Thursday. It's gonna be interesting. Try and look at this meme, folks. Try and look at this meme. 2 minutes, 50 seconds. You got this. That's hilarious, Shalani. Oh, y'all thought this was free, huh? Y'all thought Alyssa, you think the splashing out for no reason? Chocho done. Let's go. Taquito first try. Oh, Blah with the done. Sheenan with the done. Ooh, kickoffs. Imran done. All right, folks. Wow, you getting through? I didn't know we would actually get done. That's wild. Glad to see. Let's go. Yash with the dunzo. Love it, folks. Keep pushing. Minute 30 left. You got this. Come on, dig deep, dig deep. Ooh. Mayu, done. Loves the arrays. Topher tries with the duns. Alright. Coordinate with the done. I'm excited for the delays and freelance requirements. I can bury my head in arrays and objects. Yes. Become one with the arrays. Become one with the objects. Ooh, 30 seconds, folks. Dig deep. Coming at the buzzer. Alrighty. Getting close, getting close. Alrighty. Come on back. Come on back, folks. Alrighty, come on back. We're gonna go over this together. Alright, let's take a look at these together. Ooh, we got some buzzer beaters. Alrighty, let's take a look at these. Let me chill the music here. Alrighty. Create an array of numbers, sum all the numbers, alert the sum. What's the trick you used here, folks? What did you do? What did you do to sum all of the numbers? What did y'all do to sum all the numbers? Ooh, we used that reduce. Nice. Let's create an array of numbers. Let R equal, and we'll just do some numbers in here. Cool. There we go. Got some numbers. Let's sum all the numbers and alert the sum. So we'll do our alert. And we're just going to do a nice little array dot reduce. What two parameters, right? What two parameters should we always set up for reduce? What is reduce kind of working with? What do we need for reduce? Yeah, we need an accumulation, like where we're keeping track of what's happening, right? And then we need the current value. So it's very common to see like A and C for accumulation and current. And then we're going to set up our arrow function here. And we're going to the accumulation, we're going to add the current, right? Freckled Science with the rate of 132 people. Welcome, everyone. Hope you're having a good night. Freckled Science, thank you so much for the raid there. That's awesome. What were y'all doing? What were y'all up to tonight? Hope you're having a good stream. Hope things went well. Welcome. We're in the middle of the best week ever. We are doing a 30-week software engineering bootcamp. So if you ever wanted to learn how to code, this is a good place to learn how to code. We do it all for free. You're always welcome. Freckled Science, how is things? How are you going? It's going a little fast here, but I'll hit you up after stream. Thanks for the raid. I really appreciate it. Hope it went well. Alyssa, thank you for gifting the sub to Freckled Science. Welcome, everyone. Glad you're here. You're joining us on it's been a wonderful night. One of the best nights of this year by far. One of the best nights for me in a very long time. And this is the cherry on top. It just gets better and better. The moniker for this week for us has been the best week ever. We started off with a 1,300% level 5 hype train to start off the night. We had the announcement that Microsoft is sponsoring our stream on Tuesday. And now we have a raid. It's the best week ever. It doesn't get better than this, folks. I like class was secondary. This is the best week ever. Freckle, thank you so much to all the folks that were in that stream. How'd it go? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by. If you ever wanted to learn how to code, this is what we're doing. It's a free 30-week software engineering bootcamp. We do classes live here on Twitch every Tuesday and Thursday from 6:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. We do office hours on Saturday. So if you ever had questions about getting a job in tech, we're happy to answer those as well. Our Discord community is always popping. ! Discord. If you ever wanted to get help learning to code, we're here to help you along that journey. Best community for learning to code on Twitch, for sure. Freckled Science, what were you up to? Been waiting to catch us? Hey, I'm glad you did. Thank you so much for bringing all your friends. Welcome, everybody. This is hands down the best week ever. Thank you for all the follows. There's no way I can call out all the follows, but I appreciate everyone that stopped by and everyone that gave the follow. 3D, Mr. Pool, Mikey, I Don't, Blade, Wilco, Glove, Alaska, Eston, Don, Hellcat, Posse, Just, Tamagotchi, hey, Skunked. Welcome everybody. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good night. Hope you and Freckled had a great stream. Alrighty. And thank you for catching us. I'll follow up with you after. All right. Folks, it's been the best week ever. We have gotten to the bare minimum of class tonight. Like the just a little hint of class, and that's about it. Just a little hint of class. That's all we've had tonight. But it's heck if it hasn't been worth it. Hey, let's keep going. Who is Baby Blue? Thank you for the 3 months of Prime. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us on the best week ever. Are you drinking and coding again? No, not me. Alrighty. So we have this reduce. This reduce is really cool because what it will do is it will run once for every element that's inside of this array. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elements inside of this array, right? We have 5 elements inside of this array. What we're going to do is we're going to run once for each one of those elements, right? And each time it runs, we're going to take that current value and add it to our accumulation, right? So we're going to take 3 and add it to the pile, then 4 and add it to the pile, then 5 and add it to the pile, then 2 and add it to the pile, and then 3 and add it to the pile. And when we're done, we will have reduced, right? We will reduce that array into one singular value. And then that's what's going to be alerted. So let's go ahead and save this. Let's go ahead and save this, make sure it all works. Let's go ahead and open this in the browser. I'm going to open it in the browser here. And there we go. We got 17 alerting in the in the page here. We got our Power Rangers in space. If you are new here, folks, we always do themes for our classes. Common ones are The Bachelor. We've been on a Power Rangers kick for the past couple of classes. Going forward, it's going to be all Elon Musk and Tesla related. We're manifesting some stuff here tonight. This is the best week ever. Anything could happen, folks. Anything could happen here. I got to do the poses. I always forget I got to do the poses. All right. Blue Ranger first. Pink Ranger. Red Ranger. Yellow Ranger. Black Ranger. Dope. Don't pretend. Don't pretend like you didn't do that stuff for hours when you were little. Don't pretend. Don't come here and pretend that you haven't done that for hours when you were little. I see you. I see you doing it right now. Good stuff. Yeah. Your Yellow Ranger could use a little work, but good try. All right. So we saw that the reduce worked. Cool. Let's look at the next one. You never watch Power Rangers, or Rossi? Oh, no. I'm about to send you a DVD box set. Create a function that takes in an array of numbers. Return a new array of numbers that is every original number squared. So there's a trick here, chat. There's a trick here. I want a new array. So what am I going to be using here? If I want a new array, what am I using? As soon as you hear the new array, alarm bells are going off. Yeah, we want a map. We want a map. There we go. We want a map. Cool. And every number squared. What would you use, chat? What were you using there? Every number squared. Every number squared. Oh, yeah. We could do math.square, math.pow. Ooh, or we could use the operator way with the double asterisk. Kumo said, what's the best language for industrial use for engineer, for example? You'll probably get the most mileage out of Python. We're all here to get jobs as software engineers, and so the quickest way to pass to a job is typically through JavaScript. So that's what we're doing. What? Major Lip flexing with those Power Ranger emotes. That's wild. Oh, I never wanted something so bad. All right, so we know we're going to use a map here, and we know that we are going to, let's use that operator way. The double asterisk is so cool. Let's do that. So let's just use our other array. I'm just going to comment out this alert so that we don't have that playing with us. And we can just use our array here. So let's go ahead and do a new array. And we'll go ahead and do r.map. Cool. And then we're going to return the new array of every number squared. So we're going to take in a number. We don't need the parentheses since it's just one value that we're taking in. So we'll say num. We'll set up our arrow syntax here. And we're going to do num asterisk asterisk 2. And so let's just do that nice and neat here. And so what that should do is it should go ahead and return a new array, right? A new array where every number has been squared. However, the important thing here is that we haven't stored it in a variable, right? So this would happen and it would disappear. So let's go ahead and do a, let's call this let new r, short for new array, equal this. And then let's go ahead on the next line and console log and see if it worked. Let's go ahead and see if it worked. So we'll go ahead and do our console log here. We'll do console log new array. Cool. Let's save it. And let's go back to our browser. And we're going to go ahead and open up our console here. We're going to go ahead and open up our console. And when we refresh, let's see what we get. All right. Well, we took in, let's see what the original number was 3. The original number was 3. Right? Original number was 3. Right? Original number was 3. And we got 9 here in the console. So it worked. It was squared. Dope. And we got this lovely new array. First try. Alrighty. 2 more here. 2 more here. Leaning into my namesake. Leaning into my namesake here. What does map do again? Map is kind of like a loop specifically for arrays. And what it does is it enables us to run once for each element in the array. But what it does is it's creating a whole new array. So it's just a brand new array that all the things get placed into. So what this did is it took 3, it squared it, and then 3 got placed into this new array. Right? So we're creating a new array over here that now has 3 squared, which is 9. And then we square the next number, right? And that gets placed in the next number, the next number. And then we have this brand new array by the end. That's what map does. Brand new array. And what goes into that array is by taking each number, right? Taking each number in and then doing something to it. Whatever happens as the result is what goes into the array. Cool. To all the new folks that hung around, hey, thanks for sticking around. Hope you're learning some things here. Having some fun. All right, create a function that takes in a string, print the reverse of that string to the console. What's the trick that you did here, chat? What's the trick you did here? Aha, Corionet got it. Magic Marcos, nice. Sheenan, nice. All right. We're going to do a split reverse join. Split reverse join. So let's go ahead and try it. Create a function. So let's create a function. And we're going to call it Uno reverse. Reverse card. Always got my goat in Uno. Ooh. That'll be our next channel goal. I'm going to put a note down. I have hosted Uno tournaments in the past for lots of folks. So we're going to do an Uno tournament for the community. So we'll do, once the Simba cam expires, we'll do another channel goal for an Uno tournament. And I will put hella effort into organizing an Uno tournament for everyone in 100 devs. So when we get through the Simba cam goal, we'll put up another one for an Uno tournament. And I'll put up some good prizes. All right. Uno reverse. Blumber, hey, welcome. All right, Uno reverse. Takes in a string. So we know we're going to take in a string. Let's put str in here to put in a string. We're going to print the reverse to the console. So we know we're going to do a console log here, right? We're printing it to the console. And then the cool thing is that we have these methods that are going to help us. Split, reverse, and join. Like I said, hint, hint. I'm going to be throwing a lot of methods at you in these next couple classes. All right, so let's go ahead and call this. And let's make sure it works. Let's start off with a Uno reverse. And we'll start off with Leon. Or should I say Elon. There we go. Let's start this off. I'm going to go ahead and console. I'm going to comment this out. Let's save this. Let's go back and try it out. Let's refresh. All right, so Elon reversed is Nole. Let's say Nole. Nole sounds a little fancy. Nole. There we go. So it was Elon, and now we have Nole. Yo, that's a good fashion brand right there. Nobody steal it. Mine. My fashion brand. Nole. Learn with Nole. All right. So it worked. We went from Elon to Nole. So let's go ahead and still already copyrighted it. Maybe that's why I like it, Alyssa. It just sounds like Ole. Nole by Leon Noel. There we go. Sounds fancy. It sounds like something that you might apply before you go to Red Lobster. That kind of fancy. Nole. All right. So what's happening here? Well, this split method actually takes our string and turns it into an array of characters. So we actually, when we use split, we actually are getting an array of characters. So Elon gets turned into an array that has E, L, O, and N as individual elements in an array. Okay. Then reverse is actually a method on arrays, not strings. What reverse does is it reverses that array. So the Elon, the E, L, O, and N, that gets reversed. So what actually happens is we have our string. The string gets split into E, L, O, and N, right? It gets split. And then the reverse reverses it, and we wind up with N-O-L-E. And then the cool thing is that this is still in an array. It's just the reverse form of the array. And then the join, the last thing that join does is it goes ahead and turns that array of characters back into a string. And then that's what we are console logging. That's it. Cool. What program are you using to annotate? I am using a couple different things here, just because you asked. I am using Demo Pro on top of AstroPad on top of an iPad Pro. Cool. All right. Yeah, you can chain your methods here. So you could have done it on one line, or you could have chained it, and that's what we did here. We chained it. All right, let's keep going. Create a function that takes in a string, alert if that string is a palindrome or not. Chat, what's a palindrome? Little Bonnie, that's hilarious. What is a palindrome? You're a palindrome. My name is Leon Noel. My name is actually a palindrome. Race car is a palindrome, right? Race car. RACECAR. Same forwards and backwards, right? So how can we check to see if the string we passed in is a palindrome or not? A string that's the same forwards and backwards. How can we check to see if it's a palindrome? Jojo playing no games, putting that whole line in there. Yeah, we can see if the string equals, right? We can see if the string equals the reverse of the string. So let's do it. Let's do it on one line too. So let's go ahead and say, let palindrome checker, or palindrome check, equal string. And we'll do string dot split. We'll do string equals string dot split, right? We're going to split it. We're going to reverse it. And we're going to join it. Boom. All right. Let's console log this one. We'll save it. So there we go. All right. So we're going to pass in a string. And if that string is equal to the same string split, reversed, and joined, then we have a palindrome. All right. So let's go ahead and save this. Let's go back and refresh, and let's call our palindrome check, and let's pass in Leon. No, but let's go ahead and pass in Leon Noel. palindrome. There we go. Now this is interesting here because I used the arrow syntax to do this all in one line. Could I have done a normal function? Could I have used the thing we did before? Right? We could have used. Oh, we could have done that too. We could have used the Uno reverse from above. That's a good one, Imran. We could have done that as well. We could have even used the Uno reverse here instead of redoing the split reverse join. Could you have used a turn A operator? You could have, yeah. Mm-hmm. So your loss of the last one's all right. Let's step through it. So this here is an arrow function, and the cool thing about arrow functions, right, is that you can do some really neat like code wars. That's it. That's why arrow functions exist, is for doing code wars in one line. That's the only reason arrow functions exist. It's just so I can flex and do my code wars on one line. But what really is happening here is we have our parameter here, right? We have our parameter, and then anywhere we see str is the parameter that we're actually like the argument that gets passed into the function. So if I passed in, let's say I passed in Bob, right? Anywhere I see str, it's actually Bob. So I have Bob here, and I have Bob here, right? There we go. So I have Bob, Bob, Bob. And so what we're doing is we're saying, all right, does Bob equal Bob if we turn it into an array, reverse that array, and then join that array back together? Do we wind up with Bob again? And the answer is yes. When we split it, reverse it, and join it, we still wind up with Bob. So since Bob equals Bob, this evaluates the true. It's a true statement. Bob equals Bob is a true statement. And then the cool thing about the arrow functions is they have something called an implicit return, meaning I don't need the return keyword here. It just returns it for me. So this value of true, or if it was wrong, the value of false, just gets returned. Imran's mind getting blown there. I'm a palindrome, but so is Bob. Bob's a palindrome too. Bob, hold on. I want you looking at me, not them. Bob, this has been the best week ever, right? This is the best week ever. This is just the first day of the best week ever. It's a free best week ever. Come on in. It's a free best week ever. It's only Tuesday, folks. It's only Tuesday. That was scary. It's only Tuesday. Best week ever. All right. That's our arrow function. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Objects. Finally. Finally. Finally, we hit objects. All right. Hi, honey. How was your day? You mean my week? The best week ever? Yes. So we got 4 minutes. So obviously, class was kind of a fail today. I apologize. We didn't get to what we needed to cover, which is a good thing that we have Thursday, and our Thursday stream will be where we get to more objects. I'm telling you, Thursday. Oh, I can't wait for Thursday's class. I can't wait. I can't wait. We're gonna have so much new cool stuff. If you thought today was a good start, wait until we get to Thursday. And we'll be playing with lots of APIs. So come back Thursday if you want to play with some APIs. APIs will be fun. Remember, the homework is due on Thursday as well. So if you haven't had a chance to get to the homework yet, get to the homework. If you're like, what homework? It's in the announcement for today's class on the Follow Along Materials channel. All right. So let's keep the best week ever energy going. I want to do a raid. I want to raid somebody. Hopefully they're still going. Let me check to see if they're still going. I want to raid somebody that we've raided. Oh no, they signed off. God damn it. Let's raid somebody. Let's keep the energy going. Let's send them some love, some positivity, some follows. Let's keep the energy going on their stream as well. So we're gonna do a raid. Remember, you get more channel points if you raid. Please don't leave. Stay for the raid. And what we want to do is we want to give them some follows. We want to give them some love. When you come back on Thursday, we're gonna have a new look. Pay attention to Discord. Mastermind. This is hilarious. I was just looking for you to raid you. I was just looking to raid you. I was literally scrolling to see if you were still alive. Thank you for the raid. Hope your stream went well. What were y'all doing tonight? What were you doing? What were y'all working on tonight? What were y'all learning? This is wild. So everyone stopping by. Hello, I'm Leon. We've been doing a 30-week software engineering boot camp. I really want our two communities to be best of friends together. We're both all pushing. We're all learning new stuff, and hoping that we can all support each other going into the future. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. There you go. You're all subbed up. Thank you for the raid. What did y'all learn tonight? Before we leave and do a raid on somebody else, let's see what did y'all learn. We're kicking off our best week ever. This is the second raid of our night. I planned this to be the best week ever, and the plan is coming to fruition. Thank you everyone for the raid. Mastermind, love what you're doing. Thank you for the raid as well. This has been wild sauce. If you didn't know, Microsoft just sponsored our upcoming stream on our GitHub class. I thought the day was done, and then the day just got even better. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. We're coming back to you though. We're raiding you next. So hopefully you're live next time, so we can do the Uno reverse raid on you. But I hope you all learned some fun stuff. We're going to go ahead. I know that you all have been doing on some days some DevOpsy stuff. And so for all the folks that are here, we're going to do a raid. There's somebody doing some DevOps as well. And so we're going to keep this train going. I always ask folks when they do a raid to send some love, to give them a follow. And so let's keep this raid train going. Thank you again, Mastermind. Thank you to your community. Thank you for the raid. We're going to keep it going, though, folks. We're just going to keep it moving. We're going to keep it rolling. Hope you all had a wonderful night. This is the best week ever. So let's go ahead and do a raid. We're going to go over to Punk DevOps. And so I'm setting that up right now. All right, setting up the raid. Alrighty, folks. See you over there. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you all for being here. And I'll see you in the raid. And Mastermind, thank you so much for the raid. It's coming right back at you. Uno reverse. It's coming.